One day, Sally was in the garden doing some work when a raven appeared, startling her. Huh? On the raven's foot was a piece of paper. Sally took it, then the raven flew away. On the piece of paper, it read, "Coming of Age Party." Sally then left the garden to show it to her brother. "Joan, we got an invite to some party." "From who?" "It says Gorillaz." "The Gorillaz? I wonder what for." "It says it's for their kids turning 2, but they're calling it a coming-of-age party, and it's Disney-themed." "Cool. It's been a while since I've had any fun with all this work. Why don't we attend?" "Sure, heck, we get to dress up as our favorite Disney characters, so that will be fun." On the day of the party, Joan and Sally arrived at the venue. Joan was dressed up as Aladdin in his Prince Ali outfit, and Sally was Princess Aurora in a pink and blue dress with a tiara. "I wonder who we'll run into. I bet Mr. Albar and Mr. Hewlett will be there." "Yeah, they are their creators, so that makes sense." Inside, the place was packed with people, both animated and human, dressed as Disney characters. "Excuse me, pardon me." In the crowd, Izzy Madeline, who was dressed as Belle, was walking around greeting guests when the Drawlots spotted her. "Excuse us, Izzy." "Oh, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Drawlot. So happy you could make it." "We're happy we could, and thank you for having us, but why are you calling this a coming-of-age party?" "Yeah, isn't that what birthdays are for?" "Yeah, we know, but since we all adopted our kids at the same time, we thought celebrating them all turning 2, it made sense, especially when Murdoch came up with the name." "Okay, we see." "Hey, Belle, you looking for your beast?" "Ace!" Behind Izzy was Ace, who was dressed up as Dr. Facilier. "Hey, I just want to say thanks again for inviting me and the boys." "And what about your girls?" "Yeah, them too." "Girls?" "Dad!" At that moment, 3 green-skinned girls who looked exactly alike with different hairstyles and who all looked to be the age of 17 came up. These were Ace's triplet daughters, the Cobbler sisters, Ash, Allie, and Alice. Ash was dressed up as Maleficent, Allie was Cruella de Vil, and Alice was the Queen of Hearts. "What is it now, Ash? Can't you see I'm talking to your Aunt Izzy?" "Actually, I should probably go check on some stuff. Are you going to greet the rest of the guests?" "Nah, they know the drill. It was nice talking to you, Ace, and you too, girls." "See yous." Ace, how come you never told us you had daughters?" "Great, Dad, you still haven't told anyone else about us?" "Except Uncle Snake, Uncle Arturo, Uncle Grubber, and Uncle Billy have known about us since we were babies." "Yeah, especially with so many celebrity scandals that happened." Ashton punched Allie in the arm. "Ow! You need to stop being on social media so much, Allie. It's rotting your brain." "But I need to keep up with the latest fashion trends." "Allie, give me your phone." Allie handed her phone to her dad. "You'll get this back after the party." "So, when did you have them?" "Funny story. 2 years after Powerpuff Girls ended, I had a one-night stand with some girl, and they ended up being the ending result. Their mother didn't want to take care of them, so I had to take them in after some DNA tests came back that they were mine." "And who is their mother?" "I don't know." "Yeah, it was nice, but Dad, our uncles need you." "What's wrong?" "Uncle Billy got his hand stuck in a pickle jar." At the snack bar, Billy, who was dressed as Snow White, was struggling to get the pickle jar out of his hand, while Snake, who was dressed as Jafar, was trying to get it out, with Arturo dressed up as Bruno and Grubber dressed as Peter Pan watching them. "Oh, great. I should probably go deal with that." "Okay, it was nice talking to you, Ace. And let us know when you're going to work for Gorillaz again." Sally gave her brother a look. "What? I really liked when he played bass for them." Later, the siblings sat at a table where Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewlett, dressed as pirates, happened to be. "Mr. Albarn, Mr. Hewlett." "Hey, Joan, Sally, good to see you." "Yeah, surprised to see you here. We thought you guys were busy." "We were, but Murdoch threatened to do something if we didn't attend the party." "Yeah, he said he ruined the opera I'm working on if we didn't come." "Well, sorry to hear that." Meanwhile, Izzy had gotten a text on her phone from Murdoch. She ran to the DJ. "Hey, they're ready." The DJ then switched the music to an instrumental version of When You Wish Upon a Star. As it played, the Gorillaz and Creaturez came down the stairs one by one wearing matching costumes. Murdoch and Leo Star were both dressed as the Beast, except Murdoch wore big devil horns and Leo wore a pelt that looked like the Beast's fur. Next to come down the steps were 2D and Blue, both dressed as Elsa. Blue wore Elsa's dress from the first Frozen movie and 2D wore the second dress from the second film. However, before getting to the foul step, 2D stepped on the skirt and fell down the steps, landing face first into the ground. "I'm okay." The next to come down were Noodle and Meadow, dressed as Tinkerbell and Rosetta from the Tinkerbell movies. Last to come down were Russell and Jock, dressed as Woody and Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. After that, the party continued on. The Cobbler sisters were sitting on the couch when Leo Star came up to them. "Hey, Ash, now that I'm 2 years old, maybe we can go out sometime." "Leo Star, I already told you, our dad told me to never try hanging out with someone younger than me, like he did to Buttercup years ago when she had a crush on him and got his butt kicked." "Didn't he also groom her?" "He didn't groom her. He He was just using her crush on him to manipulate her so our uncles could trap her sisters and try to kill them. At least one day we can get those Powerpuff Girls back for what they did. In another part of the venue, Izzy was complaining to Mark about his horns. I thought we agreed you weren't going to wear those, but they fit my personality. But the beast has fur, not devil horns. So you got your beast, your son. Whatever, let's not fight about this. All throughout the day, the party continued and was a big success, and it was the talk of all of Toon World for a long time being.